I encourage you to become part of the global mission to make the internet greener. Here's how you can help. Number 1. Be a sustainable champion. As Greta Thunberg said, no one is too small to make a difference. The best thing you can do is become a sustainable champion in your organization. Speak to your colleagues and try to create a more sustainable environment by reducing the negative and maximizing the positive environmental impact in all aspects of your organization. Be the change and empower others to make positive changes within and beyond your organization. 2. Know the carbon footprint of your website. Knowing the carbon footprint of your website is the first step in understanding how you can reduce it. The rule of thumb generally is that the bigger the site, the more emissions it generates. Reducing the size of your site to a minimum will not only reduce its carbon footprint, it will also increase your page speed. Wholegrain Digital developed the world's first carbon calculator for websites. If you'd like to test your site, visit websitecarbon.com. They also developed a carbon badge, which you can install for free to the footer of your website to raise awareness about digital carbon footprint, just like BBC recently started doing. We are extremely proud to have collaborated with Wholegrain Digital on a brand new carbon reporting tool for websites which will launch in November 2020. This tool will allow you to calculate the carbon footprint of your entire site using real-time data from Google Analytics. See which pages are the most polluting ones and what's causing it. Visit websitecarbon.com or get in touch to find out more. 3. Switch to green hosting. The fastest way to make your website more sustainable is to switch to a green hosting provider. There are companies that recognize the importance of this and are switching to 100% renewable energy, such as Google, Apple, and Microsoft. Find out who your hosting provider is, where are they based, and how they power their computing systems. You can be part of the mission to make the internet sustainable by using a website hosting powered by renewable energy. If you're unsure where to find one, visit thegreenwebfoundation.org, which offers the largest green hosting directory. 4. Reduce digital waste. Improve load speed and reduce file size. Every element on your site is data that needs to be loaded each time someone visits your site. The more elements you have, the longer it takes to load them all. If any element on your website significantly slows it down, consider removing it or resizing it. If you want to share images on your site, reduce their size to a minimum first. You can use free online tools that will do this for you. Try tinypng.com or reduceimages.com. Reducing file size on your website will also help increase your page speed and reduce the amount of data to load the whole page. Try to do the same with videos and any downloadable files to make sure your site is fast and easy to load. 5. Choose quality over quantity. Invest in SEO, UX, and great copy. Albert Einstein said, "Make everything as simple as possible, but not simpler." By optimizing your website for search engine rankings, improving navigation and accessibility, and creating great content, you are helping people find what they want quickly and easily. This helps them spend less time browsing the web and therefore consume less energy. Follow best practice and you will increase website efficiency and reduce consumption of energy. 6. Reduce travel for business meetings. Today's technology allows us to connect with people anywhere in the world, which can help us significantly reduce the CO2 emissions from travel and save us a lot of time. Coronavirus made us aware more than ever before that it's possible and sometimes even more comfortable to join meetings and events from the comfort of your own home. Once things go back to the new normal, try to stick to conference calls wherever possible. 7. Choose sustainable and ethical branded merchandise. There's a sea of branded plastic, key rings, badges, pens, and many more products that no one really needs. Research shows that 88% of consumers want brands to be more environmentally friendly and ethical. People care, and you can show them that your company cares too. Don't fill your customers' lives with stuff that they don't need. And if you do use promotional merchandise, choose an environmentally friendly option. 8. Include sustainability in your events, meetings, and trainings. When you run any events, meetings, or training, cut down any waste by avoiding plastic water bottles and use reusable ones instead. If you serve food, try to have at least 50% plant-based options. This is important because meat-centric Western diets account for a fifth of all global greenhouse gas emissions. In fact, having plant-rich diets is ranked as the fourth best solution to solve climate change, according to Project Drawdown. Every small step towards a sustainable future matters. It shows you care and sets a good example for your colleagues and clients. 9. Join a movement. Climate change is everybody's business. We're in this together, and it is up to all of us to build a healthier and safer future. Join those who are using their voices and choices to make a difference. Here are some examples. You can sign the Sustainable Web Manifesto and declare your commitment to create a green web. Become a B Corporation and publicly commit to reducing your carbon emissions to net zero by 2030. Join Extinction Rebellion to compel government action to avoid fast approaching tipping points in the climate system, biodiversity loss, and the risk of social and ecological collapse. Be part of the Climate Reality Project, like me, to move the conversation about climate change forward and turn awareness into action. And join The Countdown, a movement powered by TED and Future Stewards to get informed and spread the word about the climate crisis. And last but not least, use the Sustainable Development Goals by the United Nations as guidelines to create a better world by 2030 by ending poverty, fighting inequality, and addressing the urgency of climate change. 10. Support those who are making a difference. Being able to give is a gift in itself. It's a selfless act that is good for others and for our own physical and mental well-being. There are many organizations and charities that are working hard to make a difference, and if we're lucky enough to be able to help them, we really should. I'll talk about some of our top choices related to climate change, but there are many, many more causes you can support. Just pick the one that's closest to your heart and take it from there. You can join 1% for the Planet and commit to giving back to credible environmental causes. Cool Earth is a charity that works with local people to halt deforestation and climate change. Solar Aid combats poverty and climate change by providing access to solar lights in some of the most remote regions of Malawi and Zambia. Building Malawi helps build sustainable schools, libraries, and the largest sports complex in the country. They also collaborate with the local permaculture center to teach local children how to plant trees and take care of them. All Hands and Hearts helps families and communities recover from increasingly frequent natural disasters around the globe by building safe, resilient schools, homes, and other community infrastructure. 4Oceans is on a mission to end the ocean plastic crisis by cleaning the ocean and coastlines and helping to change consumption habits. Rainforest Alliance works with farmers, forest communities, companies, and consumers to create a world where people and nature thrive in harmony.